What is going on, guys? Vinny here with some more tinnitus talk. I haven't seen you guys in a while, and I'm assuming you haven't seen me because I haven't made any videos. The reason being I haven't made any videos is because I have had a spike in my tinnitus that came out of nowhere. Everything just kind of went crazy, and it took me a couple of days to get back into understanding that it was something that was going to go away again. And I would like to tell you all, it did. It is completely gone again. It has been, think about what, a month? Something like that? A little month, maybe a little more than a month. The first 2, 3 days was super loud. It just sounded like my ear just popped one day and it just sounded super loud. Just a lot of noise, a lot of everything back. So it seems to be something that can come and go. The thing about it with coming and going is that it can and will go. So before I got myself all worked up and I felt like this is terrible, I can't believe I have this again, it already went away. I'm telling all these people, it can go away. It also can come back, but it does go back away. So there's no reason for me to get stressed out again. So what I did was I checked my diet again, I checked my environment, I checked my sleep, and I noticed that I wasn't sleeping like I should have been. I wasn't eating as well anymore as I should have been. I wasn't, oh man, there's just everything. My stress level had started to increase again. And being that my stress level was increasing again, I guess it hit a point where my body was like, you need to slow down. You need to slow down because everything is starting to go haywire. And I'm not saying I was drinking alcohol or I was out until all hours of the night, or I wasn't sleeping more than 2 hours. I was sleeping 5 hours a night. Um, I was eating pretty good, but not like I was when my tinnitus was lower. I had stopped exercising a significant amount because, like all of you, we have this coronavirus thing going around, and it's easy to just sit in front of the TV if you're non essential, or work from home, or you don't have a job, or whatever your case is, to sit in front of the TV and play video games. And I think just things in general were stressing me out. So it took a couple of weeks, but I thought about it and I started getting my sleep back. I started eating way better again. My supplements I was always taking, so I'm super happy about those. I was meditating. I think that there's a huge problem with this community and not understanding that it is stress related. And I know I keep saying it over and over again, but you guys and girls really need to understand it is stress related. There's nothing unless you have some traumatic experience with your head, that you banged your head or you broke your neck or whatever it was, and you have some kind of physical problem going up your neck or in your head. It is definitely stress related. So once I started meditating again, I was eating well again, and everything was getting better. It finally just got better, and I barely hear it at all again. Last night, I remember I went to sleep, and it's been a couple of days like this already. So it took about a month, maybe like 3 weeks to change. So last night I was laying down in bed, and I was just sitting there, and I had my head back because I always sleep on my back now because since I got the tinnitus, sleeping on either ear just makes it super loud, and it makes it so much more uncomfortable. So I was laying back, and I was just listening, and I'm trying to listen for it. And I heard it very, very, very faint. And even in this room that I'm in right now, it's super quiet in here, but I don't hear it. Like, I really don't hear it anymore. And that is the point what I'm trying to get at, is that I had it gone for so long. I had it for 4 years, and then all of a sudden it just disappears because I started doing these things. I gave up on doing these things because I figured, well, it's gone now. You know, I don't have to do these things anymore. And then it came back. And now it's gone again. So it shows you that these things that I'm doing really do work. You can massage your head, you could do everything. It's stress. That's all it is. It's you have to learn to cope with stress. If you're not coping with stress, then you're not going to fix it. And it's not going to happen in a day. And the reason I think it happened with me in 3 weeks is because I had already fixed my tinnitus. So even though I had pent up energy and problems and all that other stuff going on, it only took a short period of time to fix those problems because I was already working my way towards them, for the last year or whatever it was. So it's going to take you guys a while, but if you get to the point where I'm at, where you feel better, and then all of a sudden it goes back and you're regressing, you can fix it again. Just get better sleep. And I'll tell you to do this now. Get better sleep. Eat better. Be kinder to people. Watch what you take in with food and your environment, the people that you have around you. I've said it many times. Make sure that you take the stress level of people that you have around you. If you have people that are bringing you down, your tinnitus will get louder. Your stress will go higher. It is inevitable. You need to focus that everything is okay. Not it's going to be okay, that everything is okay. In my last video, I told you guys to do a little mantra about how your quiet is not your peace. It's not. So come up with something. You don't have to use that one. You don't have to use the one that I had said in the last video, but just use one that makes you happy. Listen to some classical music. If going to sleep is such a problem and all you hear is ringing, think about it like this. If you go to sleep listening to music, you already hear part of your symphony in your head. Inside, it doesn't matter what ear. You already hear your ringing, your banging, your clicking, your whatever. Add some music to it. You're already listening to music. You might as well make it an orchestra music. Listen to some piano music, listen to some orchestra music, don't listen to rap. Don't listen to hip hop. Don't listen to things like that. Listen to something that's comforting. Something that's comforting is what you need. So all in all, just take care of yourself because it can go away and it can come back and it will go away. I just want you guys to know this because I'm living proof of it. And I know that there's not many people out there that are willing to say, hey, yeah, mine went away, or just people out there just that do say mine went away. I'm not special. I'm not special at all. I have ulcerative colitis. I've had anxiety a lot of times. So anxiety especially. I've had it my whole life. I remember when I was a kid, I never wanted to go to school. I had a lot of problems with it. And nobody ever labeled it because I never went to a psychologist or anything. But just from watching videos, just from seeing whatever, from when I went to college and I took all of my classes on psychology because I wanted to be a psych major, I realized that I have anxiety, and it's things like that, your anxiety, that give you things like this. So if you're going to listen to ringing in your ear, it's because of you. Lower your stress level. If you hate your job, find a new job. If you hate your spouse, it's either your spouse or your hearing. And I don't want to tell you to not stay with your spouse, but if you're in an abusive relationship, if every day you're miserable, maybe it's time to rethink it. Is it worth staying with someone who's going to make you miserable and going to give you a headache just because you have spent time with them, you've invested? And again, I don't want anybody to just break up with someone or not be with someone that they're married to just because of that. So don't say that. That's not what I'm getting at here. I'm just saying, friends, if you got friends, get rid of them if they are negative. That is what is going to help you. You need to get the negativity out of your life. You need to get the bad food out of your life. You need to get not exercising out of your life. You need to exercise. You need to eat food. You need to have good people around you. You need to have good communication. You need to be kind to others. You need to be stressless. And one day you're going to see, you do this for a while, and it is going to go away. And I promise you, it is going to go away because I am proof of it. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. I hope this was a good video for you guys. If you liked it, please subscribe and like. If you know anybody else that has it or is interested in tinnitus and they want to watch previous videos of mine, just ask them to like it as well. It just helps me make more videos. The more people that I see that leave comments, the more videos that I want to make because I see that people are seeing the content. All right, thanks, guys. Take it easy, and everybody be well and be safe.